With news outlets in 9 communities in 3 states, the Post News Network offers a place for readers to become informed and for advertisers to get their message out. Nearly 9 million devices landed on Eagle's Post sites in the first half of 2020, an audience that grows every month. For more information on how to advertise on the Post News Network, email marketing@eagleradio.net. Eagle Radio, online, creative. Be heard, be seen, get results.
Did you know 90% of consumers who do a local search on their smartphone visit or call a store within a day? Eagle can help those consumers find you, our local business partners. Using our free Google Business Optimization, we will work with you to make sure that when someone is looking for your goods and services, they can find you. Contact your local Eagle representative today. Eagle Radio, online, creative. Be heard, be seen, get results.
Eagle offers a wide variety of fun, interactive contests and allows listeners and readers to win big prizes. And those contests also can help businesses craft their marketing plans, reach new audiences, and send coupons and other messaging via our email services. To find out more or to get started, contact your local Eagle representative today. Eagle Radio, online, creative. Be heard, be seen, get results.
97% of consumers go online to find and research local businesses. Your website is your #1 marketing asset. Is your website due for an upgrade? Are you relying on Facebook to deliver customers to your door? Eagle Web Development offers affordable, fast, and mobile-friendly websites for our business partners. For more information, go to eagleradio.net. Eagle Radio, online, creative. Be heard, be seen, get results.
Facebook is the leading social media platform used by almost 2/3 of all internet users. Eagle's team of social media experts will craft a custom campaign targeting exactly who you want to reach when you want to reach them. Let Eagle help you unlock the power of social media today.
With news outlets in 9 communities in 3 states, the Post News Network offers a place for readers to become informed and for advertisers to get their message out. Nearly 9 million devices landed on Eagle's Post sites in the first half of 2020, an audience that grows every month. For more information on how to advertise on the Post News Network, email marketing@eagleradio.net. Eagle Radio, online, creative. Be heard, be seen, get results.
Did you know 90% of consumers who do a local search on their smartphone visit or call a store within a day? Eagle can help those consumers find you, our local business partners. Using our free Google Business Optimization, we will work with you to make sure that when someone is looking for your goods and services, they can find you. Contact your local Eagle representative today. Eagle Radio, online, creative. Be heard, be seen, get results.
Eagle offers a wide variety of fun, interactive contests and allows listeners and readers to win big prizes. And those contests also can help businesses craft their marketing plans, reach new audiences, and send coupons and other messaging via our email services. To find out more or to get started, contact your local Eagle representative today.
Trojan basketball is on the air. This is Countdown to Tip-Off for Southeast of Saline basketball on KINA Sports. Coming up, you're going to get a full preview of area games, analysis on this matchup, and keys to a Trojan win. Now let's head to the gym for Countdown to Tip-Off right here on KINA.
It's time for night number 4 of Sub-State basketball in Class 3A right here on KINA. Good evening to you and welcome into Hesston High School. It's the location where the Southeast of Saline boys will take on the Hesston Swathers. My name is Devin Haney along with Jathan Show, Big Sam Pretty producing and engineering back at Studio Central. We'll carry the radio broadcast for you here on KINA and 910 AM, also 107.5 FM, and also online. The radio broadcast lives with live stream video. Live from Hesston High School here, courtesy of the Bennington State Bank and our friend Brian Dennett from Eagle Radio in Salina. The Southeast of Saline Trojans come in off of a big win in the first round over the Ellsworth Bearcats. It was the second time they had beaten Ellsworth this season for a 2-0 record against the Bearcats. They'll come in, though, with a tall task tonight. In front of them, they have one of the top-ranked teams in Class 3A and probably one of the best basketball teams in all classes in the state of Kansas, the Hesston Swathers. Some brief history between these two teams this season, but that was long, long ago. 3 months ago on December 4th, Southeast of Saline opened their season against the Hesston Swathers in a loss. When we come back here on Countdown to Tip-Off, it's brought to you by Comfort Heating and Air. We'll go over the Swathers and what they've been to on the long road to get here for this sub-state semifinal, and also go over Southeast of Saline's matchups with the Swathers and the history from that game back on December 4th. It's all coming up as we get ready for sub-state semifinal basketball. The inbounds to start this game is 10 minutes away from Hesston High School, and it's right here on KINA.
At Comfort Heating and Air, we believe there's no place like your home. That's why we're proud to be a York dealer, an American-made product made in local factories right here in the Midwest. So you know the quality of our products are best in class. And with your investment in a new HVAC system for your home, you're helping our local economy. Call for your free replacement quote today with locations in Salina and Clay Center. Comfort Heating and Air, the company that cares.
Salina Septic Services provides septic services including septic tank installation, inspection, and repair. In addition to professional septic tank services, we also provide portable restroom rentals. We have many options available, including his and hers portable restrooms and hand washing sinks. Setup, service, and removal are all part of our rentals. Whether you project a long-term construction job or a family gathering, we guarantee a clean porta potty. Find us today at salinasepticservice.com, proudly supporting the Southeast of Saline Trojans.
Loose ball on the floor, the referee signals jump ball, and the Trojans will gain the possession.
Hi, it's Flanell Garrettson with SalinaHomes.com. The real estate game can be a lot like basketball when you need to get the jump on the competition. Whether you're a first-time buyer, upsizing, downsizing, or investing in rentals, commercial buildings, or delving into land or real property, I have the knowledge and the desire to help you get the jump on your real estate needs. Buy or sell, call Winnell at SalinaHomes.com.
At United Capital Management of Kansas, Inc., we have seen communities come together and businesses using creativity and ingenuity to not only survive during uncertainty, but thrive. At United Capital Management, we have a positive outlook for 2021 and look forward to assisting you with your financial plan. Our new location is 227 North Santa Fe in downtown Salina. Call United Capital Management today to schedule a meeting over the phone, on Zoom, or in person. 785-823-7900. Or visit our website, ucmofkansas.com.
This is Trojan Basketball on KINA.
Back here at Hesston High School, getting ready for this sub-state semifinal. Southeast of Saline visiting the Hesston Swathers, and the right to move on in the next round of the bracket. It will be a sub-state championship tomorrow, in which the winner of this game will take on the Haven Wildcats. Haven with a mild upset here this evening as they were able to beat the Lions. So Haven waits in the championship game for the winner of Southeast of Saline and the Hesston Swathers. Other games going on and matchups. We have some scores on already for this evening. The Minneapolis Lions on the boys' side, Class 3A, they came from down 13 points and was able to defeat Norton 53-50. Minneapolis moves on. Other games going on at about the same time this one will be scheduled to start. Solomon is taking on Sylvan Lucas. And in Class 4A, Concordia is taking on Abilene in Clay Center. On the girls' side, Sacred Hearts girls playing in Brookville tonight against Mound Ridge. And Salina South and Salina Central playing. Last check, Salina South was up narrowly over Central's Lady Mustangs at halftime. So we'll keep an eye on that score as we check in on the Bennington State Bank scoreboard all night long. Of course, if you missed it last night, Southeast of Saline's Lady Trojans had their season ended 49-39 to the Hesston Lady Swathers here in this gymnasium. Jathan Show, when we look back at the first meeting between these two teams, it was on December 4th. It was the season opener on the campus of Southeast of Saline High School. And Hesston gets out with a victory 71-35. We knew going into that game we would see a Hesston team that was primed up and ready to go. One reason for that being is the year before, they were primed up for a state run. They were going to win a state title. They go through and they lose in the sub-state championship, and they don't make it there. And they end the season last year with only 2 losses. 21-2 was their final record. They lost in that sub-state final to Haven, and wouldn't you know it, the Swathers would love to get back there for a rematch with the Wildcats tomorrow.
They sure would. That's where Southeast Saline is in their way right now, and you'd just like to see Southeast Saline play well and come out with a different intensity that they had against the first meeting when 71-35 points, and like we were talking about on the way up here and at our lunch or supper, whatever you want to call it. I mean, but it just, Southeast Saline was not in the football or basketball mindset. They're still in the football type of atmosphere. And that game kind of got a little rough, and just where Nikari didn't even score. It looked like Luke Gebhardt didn't even come into the game and score. But, things have changed, and Southeast Saline has sure evolved into a better basketball team in this 2021 season.
Greg Rowley is the longtime head coach of the Hesston Swathers. As I said, they were 21-2 a year ago. They lost to Haven in that sub-state final. That kept them out of the 3A state tournament. This team was the 3A state champions recently in 2014, where they had a perfect season, 26-0 in 2014. They made it back to state in 2015, but did not advance past the first round. So far this season, the Swathers, one loss. They're 18-1. They lost to Lions in overtime, 55-50, back on February 5th. So there was a little back and forth probably of the Hesston faithful and the players for the Swathers watching that game before us between Lions and Haven. Do they want to play Lions? Of course they do. They want to avenge their only loss of the season. Do they want to play Haven? Heck yeah, they do. They kept them out of the state tournament last year. So there was revenge on the minds of both of those teams watching that game earlier tonight. How much do you worry if you're a Hesston fan that they might be looking past this game?
That could be very, very much so. I mean, kind of a like game with KU last night with UTEP. I mean, UTEP just comes in there and starts shooting lights out and playing really well, and KU struggled and fought back. But that's where it could be tonight too, where they're looking past, already got game prep for next week's or tomorrow's game, and not looking at these Trojans as they handled them easily in the first game of the season.
The Swathers and the Trojans both on the floor as we get ready for the sub-state semifinal matchup. We'll step away one more time. When we come back, we'll have starters for you and the inbounds to start this game. Southeast of Saline trying to knock off the number 2 ranked team in Class 3A in the state of Kansas on their home floor, the Hesston Swathers, and it's coming up next right here on KINA.
At Comfort Heating and Air, we believe there's no place like your home. That's why we're proud to be a York dealer, an American-made product made in local factories right here in the Midwest. So you know the quality of our products are best in class. And with your investment in a new HVAC system for your home, you're helping our local economy. Call for your free replacement quote today with locations in Salina and Clay Center. Comfort Heating and Air, the company that cares.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses acquire relief loans to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Get the advantage this preseason with CanEquip Service Advantage. Their preseason readiness optimization program saves you money and is backed by genuine Case IH parts and service. Inspection savings, labor discounts, priority service, special financing, extended warranties, and volume discounts now through December 31st. Get Case IH and CanEquip on your team by scheduling your equipment today. Call or visit CanEquip in Salina.
You're telling me your driver turns you on remotely?
It feels so good. One gentle touch of a handy remote or mobile app and my motor's running. And don't fret, my little pickup pal. New Image Audio installs these inside trucks too.
Oh, yeah.
You'll want it when the winter chill hits. A remote start from New Image Audio for cars, trucks, even diesels. All systems remote and cell phone capable. Nationwide coverage. Get yours at New Image Audio on South Broadway.
In Salina.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline Hoops on KINA.
Back just about ready to get this one going. It's Hesston hosting Southeast of Saline, sub-state semifinal matchup. When you look at this game, and you want to watch this game, SalinaPost.com, Bennington State Bank, the presenting sponsor of live stream video right here on SalinaPost.com, along with the radio broadcast you're listening to right now here on KINA. Southeast of Saline comes in. They got a tall task ahead of them tonight here against the Hesston Swathers. For Southeast of Saline, they will start Camden Spano Lund, a senior, In the starting lineup, he is a 5'9" senior, averaging 11.5 points per game, also 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Jackson Gebhardt also in the starting lineup, 12.5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Brian Banks, another senior, 6.5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. And the 2 sophomores, Nakari Morical-Palmer. Sophomore averages 10 points a game, 7.5 rebounds, leads the team in assists at 4 a game. And Eli Sawyer is a 6'4" sophomore, averaging 14 points, 7.5 rebounds, and leads the team in blocks.
At this time, would you please stand while Hesston High School senior Kirsten Horn sings our national.
We'll step away for the national anthem when we come back. Starters for Hesston.
At Comfort Heating and Air, we believe there's no place like your home. That's why we're proud to be a York dealer, an American-made product made in local factories right here in the Midwest. So you know the quality of our products are best in class. And with your investment in a new HVAC system for your home, you're helping our local economy. Call for your free replacement quote today with locations in Salina and Clay Center. Comfort Heating and Air, the company that cares.
Nowadays, everything's on our phones. So why not have access to your bank at your fingertips as well? With the First Bank Kansas mobile app, you can deposit checks, pay bills, and transfer money straight from your smartphone. You can bank from the comfort of your home and have 24-hour access to your money. First Bank Kansas makes mobile banking quick, secure, and convenient. Download the app today or give them a call at one of their locations in Salina, Ellsworth, McPherson, Abilene, Lindsborg, or Hutchinson. Member FDIC.
Stardust Trophy in downtown Salina is your full-service headquarters for trophies and awards for club and sporting events. But did you know Stardust Trophies also makes employee name tags with your company logo? They engrave executive awards like desk clocks and pen desk sets. They imprint artwork and photos on T-shirts, coffee mugs, mouse pads, even personal calculators. Stardust Trophy carries clear sports ball holders on wood bases for treasured or autographed balls from footballs to golf balls. Go to full-service Stardust Trophy, 121 South Santa Fe, downtown Salina.
Okay, so insurance is something that we all need, but it really can be confusing. But did you know that there's an agency that you actually want to do business with? It's called Smart Insurance. The team at Smart Insurance can give you advice on what you need. And the most important part, they will help you understand everything related to your insurance coverage. Peace of mind and protection that you deserve. Smart Insurance, great to do business with and easy to find with 3 locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Get their number on Facebook and call them today.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline basketball on KINA.
Before the break, we went over the starters for the host team, the visiting team, the Southeast of Saline Trojans. Once again, that's Camden Spano-Lund, Jackson Gebhardt, Brian Banks, the 3 seniors, then the 2 sophomores, Nakari Morical-Palmer, along with Eli Sawyers. For the Hesston Swathers, they're the number 2 ranked team in Class 3A in the state of Kansas. They're under the direction of Greg Raleigh. They will start Braden Schilling, a 6'5" junior. He averages 8.5 points per game, also grabs 4 rebounds. The leading scorer and leading rebounder for the Swather team is Kason Richardson. Richardson's a 6'3" junior. He averages 16.5 points per game, also 7 rebounds. Mick Arnold is a 6'2" junior. He averages 7 points a game, also 3.5 rebounds. And then with the 3 seniors in the starting lineup, with the 3 juniors, 2 seniors in the starting lineup, Jackson Humphreys, a 6'3" senior, 7 points a game, 3 rebounds. And Ben Bollinger, a 6'4" senior, averaging 3 points, 4 rebounds per contest. This Hesston team, 18-1. They lost in overtime to Lions back on February 5th. They're the number 2 ranked team in Class 3A in the state of Kansas. Southeast of Saline comes in under the direction of Bryson Flax. They're 13-7 overall, and they are 5-2 in which the league they came from in the NCAA. Jathan, this is a tall task. When you look at the final score between these 2 teams back on December 4th, it was the first game of the season. You talked about it. Southeast of Saline was probably still with a little bit of spirits and physical nature left in football season. 71-34 was the final. I think you and I both agree, a lot like the girls' game last night. It will not be that type of game here tonight, although this atmosphere, as we saw it last night, it's very, very one-sided.
And it sure is, and it's just unfortunate where Southeast Saline is in that bottom part of the bracket where you can't really do nothing about it, and where Hesston is hosting it this year, and they can just bring it on their home crowd and really get their momentum going and kind of basically be their own home game. But Southeast Saline has to take their own business as well. I mean, they like that. They like having a chip on their shoulder, play really well, and you just like to see Southeast Saline come out quickly and maybe get Hesston in a quick timeout, kind of make these Swathers a little tight.
I asked Bryson Flax about coming here to play after the victory against Ellsworth Tuesday night. He said he liked it. He said he likes the challenge. He thinks he has the squad that's mentally capable of coming in here and dealing with hostile situations. Here's Brian Banks trying to pass it inside. It's stolen away. He was looking for Nakari Moracle-Palmer. First turnover of the game belongs to Southeast of Saline as they started with the basketball. Hesston now comes down. They'll settle in against a man-to-man defense here for the Trojans. Big pass underneath, and underneath the basket, Bollinger trying to get it away, and now it's going to be rebounded by Moracle-Palmer. Off to Jackson Gebhardt on the right-hand side. Hesston also playing man-to-man. 30 seconds in, each team has had a possession. Each team coming up empty so far on the scoreboard. Banks with it, top of the circle. He plays it right to Moracle-Palmer. Now back up top, middle of the floor to Jackson Gebhardt again. Lob pass over the top, got it to Eli Sawyer. Sawyer's had to work for it, and it drug him out away from the basket. Now Moracle-Palmer tries to go to Banks. He overcooks one. Now the ball on the floor as Eli Sawyer's fighting for it. He'll have to go to the arrow. It points to Hesston, but good hustle there by the sophomore.
Yeah, great hustle there by Eli Sawyer's getting down, getting early on the court, making things happen for Southeast Saline. You like to see that early on for this sophomore Sawyers.
1 minute in, we're still scoreless. Hesston on their second possession of the night. A 1-4 high set, meaning everybody but the point guard across the free throw line here for the Swathers. They give it up, get it back, right into the hands of Kason Richardson, and he will score his first basket of the game. Quickly, though, Southeast on their side. Looked like an uncontested layup by Gebhardt, and looked like he got fouled right at the rim, and now a foul will be called on Southeast of Saline.
Foul's going to be on Brian Banks, his first personal foul. Right now, Hesston is just attacking that middle inside the game, trying to get Bryant out of there early as he just picked up a foul 50 feet away from the basket.
It looked like a gimme layup for Gebhardt. Some contact up near the rim, had that ball come off a little too strong. 1.5 in. Richardson drives over to Bollinger. Nakari Moracle-Palmer left his feet, and Bollinger will score. Bollinger has his first basket of the day. Actually, excuse me, that wasn't Bollinger. That was Jackson Humphreys. 4-0, Hesston leading. Gebhardt on the drive. Plays it out to Camden Spanolund. A little head and shoulder fake of the three. Now back out to Gebhardt. He wants to drive baseline. Gets in underneath the rim, and they're going to say stepped out along the baseline. That'll be Southeast of Saline's second turnover.
You like to see the way Southeast Saline is attacking the rim, though. Just unfortunate where Jackson stepped in the line. But Southeast Saline's got to get a better job underneath the basket, getting the rebounds, and that help side defense as they are just pounding that middle 4 feet from the basket.
Hesston on a little 4-0 run here. Humphreys has it, now plays it left, back to Richardson. Here's a strip of the basketball. Camden Spanolund picks it up. Here comes Spanolund to the right-hand side. Moracle-Palmer for three. From the right wing, that won't go. High rebound will be taken in on the backside by Nick Arnold. Now, a pass up the sideline, nearly stolen away by Spanolund again, but he's going to step out of bounds, can't keep it in there.
Cam not want to stop his last game right here opportunity as he's on the court hustling after those loose balls and into the passing lanes.
4-0 our score. Hesston with the basketball. They also have the lead. Braden Schilling with it up top. He's guarded by Sawyers. Schilling now on a pass. Now he's going to cut all the way through and end up on the left-hand side where he gets the ball back. Big crossover on Sawyers. Mid-lane entry and a moving screen will be called against the Swathers. That's their first foul.
It'll be against Jackson Humphrey, his first personal foul. Nice job there for Southeast, settling down on that inside game that Hesston has.
Humphreys with the turnover. Second of the game for Hesston. We're even in that category. 5:14 left to go. Just underway in this one. It's a sub-state semifinal here in the hostile environment of Hesston High School. Southeast of Saline looking for their first points. Banks trying to put it up top to Sawyers. It's going to be batted out of bounds by Ben Bollinger. Will stay with Southeast of Saline. They'll inbound underneath their own bucket. Camden Spanolund will be the trigger. Up high near the elbow to Banks. Missed the first handoff. Now goes to the second one. Spanolund for three. And a rebounding foul will be called from the opposite side.
It's going to get Nakari Moracle-Palmer, his first personal foul. That'll be team foul number 2 for Southeast.
4-0. Hesston has it back. Bryson Flax having a conversation with the official that just made this call. Wanting to know a little explanation there. Back to the rim quickly goes Kason Richardson, and a foul called on Southeast of Saline.
That'll be on Nakari again, his second personal foul within 10 seconds. He's got 2 quick fouls. You wonder Flax is going to bring in a sub, but you've seen him earlier this year leave Nakari out there with 2 fouls.
Biggest problem matchup-wise for this team, Jathan, is their height. You look at Schilling, 6'5", Richardson, 6'3", Arnold, 6'2", Humphreys, 6'3", Bollinger, 6'4". They're all right there. They're a matchup problem. You can have different guys bringing the ball up the floor every single time.
Yeah, that's just the way Hesston works. It's nice to see where Southeast Saline doesn't have that ability, though, to the height-wise, but their hustle is where aggressiveness is where they get him up at.
Richardson made the first free throw, missed the second, but Hesston chased the long rebound over to the far corner. They will keep it, leading 5-0. Swathers, as we approach the halfway mark of the first quarter, 5-0 here for the home team, wearing their white jerseys, Southeast of Saline, in their road dark purples. Here's a bounce pass inside Richardson. He's going to have it stolen away by Spano Lund. Big bounce pass up the floor to Gebhardt. Gebhardt goes right into the defender, and he's going to draw the foul. Boy, Gebhardt just kind of stuck his rear end in front of a freight train that time, and he goes all the way to the baseline on a pushing foul. If they call this a shooter or on the floor, they're going to say it is 2 shots.
And that foul's going to be on Humphreys, his second personal foul, so 2 players on this game right now have 2 quick fouls in the first quarter.
Gebhardt to the free throw line. First free throw's up and good. That's the first points of the night for Southeast of Saline. 5-1 our score. Gebhardt awaiting his second free throw as we go to the bench for the first time. Coach Greg Raleigh will bring in Ty Schroeder, a 6'2 junior. Second free throw on the way. Also off the front of the rim, but that one misses. Luke Gebhardt came into the game for Southeast of Saline. He will spell Nakari Morico-Palmer with those 2 fouls. 5-1, Hesston leading. They're back on their offensive end as they work from right to left. We sit high atop Hesston High School here behind the scorers table. Here's Arnold inside. Had a shot partially blocked. Hesston comes up with it. Now a hard bounce inside. Sawyers will bring it away. He dribbles behind his back to avoid a defender. Now makes it way to the elbow. Out to Bryant Banks. Fake of a 3. All the way to the cup. Banks finishes with the left hand. Bryant Banks with the first field goal. Southeast of Saline on a little 3-0 run. Back within 2.
Nice job by Bryant. Just taking that lane and that little pump fake there. Got a guy moving. Nice drive-by there for Banks.
Hesston now with the basketball. Richardson has it. They go left to Schilling. Schilling a little pick and roll here with Bollinger. Bollinger pushing Eli Sawyers away. Now he throws it out to Arnold for 3. That's no good. Sawyers another rebound. Here comes Eli up the timeline. They'll play it to the right-hand side. Luke Gebhardt. Back to Sawyers now. Way out in 3-point deep territory. 3:15 left to go, first quarter. Skip pass over everything. Jackson Gebhardt has it in the far coffin corner. Now plays it to little brother Luke up in towards the center of the floor. Luke now battling with a defender. Boy, this is a physical game, isn't it? Look at all the bumping going on there in the lane, Jathan.
And you like to see where the referees are allowing that on both sides. They're not being a part of the game here right now. They're just officiating like they should be.
Bryson Flax up yelling at his guys, trying to get him into another set here. The student body for Hesston, obviously not observing COVID protocol, packed in there tight on the opposite side. Here's an odd pass in for Sawyers. He couldn't get there, but he gets it off the rim. Trying to reverse it as he's standing underneath the backboard. Now it's pulled away, and Hesston's going to throw it to Camden Spano Lund. That's the third steal that Cam has in this game.
Yeah, he is on the court and seeing that passing lane, really getting up into this game right now for Southeast.
Spano Lund trying to use a high pick there from Brian Banks. Now Banks will roll into the paint. Nice lob pass in from Sawyers. Banks to the rim. He'll score. 5-5. It's a little 5-0 run here for Southeast of Saline as Bryant Banks has scored 4 in a row. Tack that on with a free throw. And now an official's timeout will allow Eli Harris to come in for Southeast of Saline. Also, Braden Esau in for Hesston. Esau, a senior, 6 foot tall. Eli Harris, about the same.
You just love the way Southeast Saline is playing this game. You can tell it's a different type of game compared to their first game they had at Southeast 3 months ago.
5-5 our score, 2:06 left to go. Still working our way through early first quarter action here in this game. Here's a shot by Hesston, no good. Here comes Gebhardt the other way. Gebhardt all the way to the cup. Missed the right-handed layup. Fight for the rebound. Out here to Luke Gebhardt. And Jackson Gebhardt gets shoved all the way out almost to the logo at center court.
Eli Harris was grabbing the basketball, almost helped him up with his hand.
Jackson now will fade off to the left, play it off to Camden Spano Lund. Give a hand check there. Shoves him back a couple of feet. He retains possession, though. Now wants to drive. Kicks it out. Jackson for 3. Can't get it to go off the back of the rim, and the rebound goes off the same way the ball came from. Here comes Hesston. Arnold into the paint. And a block shot by Eli Harris. Going to the rim that time for Hesston was Jake Proctor off the bench. And Eli Harris swatted his shot attempt against the wall.
Yeah, Eli Harris was excited about that. And he's excited to hear it. We're going to get more subs. Banks and Drake Augustine checks in for the first time for Camden Sponalun, who's had a great first quarter here with a minute 27 left in this first quarter.
Brian Banks didn't stay on that bench long. Drake Augustine had a really good game Tuesday against Ellsworth. 1:27 left to go here first quarter. We'll tie it up at 5. Over to the right-hand side. Here's a dribble. Getting into the lane, rising up and scoring is Jake Proctor. Proctor didn't get his first attempt to go down on that block, but he was able to answer there. 7-5 our score. Harris is stuck on the left-hand wing. Now he finds Augustine, who comes and bails him out. Luke Gebhardt has it up between the circles. Luke on the little drive, wants to spin move. Now he plays it to Banks. Bryant looking now, ball above his head. Wants to get into the lane. Spins, has a shot blocked way up high. And the ball trickles all the way to the Hesston bench, where it's going to be saved by Kason Richardson. Under a minute left to go first quarter. Richardson to the paint, flips it out to Esau. Now they work it around all the way to the far side to Schroeder. Now it comes back to the left-hand side of the Hesston offense. Deep post entry. Nothing in there, though. Eli Sawyers and Luke Gebhardt doing a really good job defensively. And down low, they trap Braden Schilling and get a 3 count.
Yeah, nice job by Luke Gebhardt coming down, help for that help side there on Eli Sawyers, as he just did a tremendous job there getting that 3 count for Southeast.
Luke Gebhardt has the basketball. 36 seconds left to go. 7-5 is the score. Here comes Gebhardt. Gets a high pick from Banks. The defender was able to avoid most of it. Maybe got a little bit of a chip. Southeast now wants to go back inside to Banks. He had, that time, Schilling crawling on his back. But Banks will come out and get the basketball and then draw a foul from Ty Schroeder.
That'll be Ty's first personal foul. Southeast will have it on the sideline with 22 seconds left.
Each team has 3 team fouls. 22.9 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. 7-5, Hesston leading by 2. Here's Luke Gebhardt on the drive. Plays it out to Drake Augustine. Now to Eli Sawyers. He is dead halfway between half court and top of the key. Sawyers backing down his defender. Up and under move. Now he's going to settle for the fadeaway. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Here comes Hesston. 4 seconds left. Luke Gebhardt's going to slow it down. Nearly got the steal, and that's going to force Hesston into a 35-footer that goes down at the buzzer. Holy cow. A 3-pointer by Ty Schroeder off the bench, and that's going to end the first quarter for the Swathers. 10-5 our score. You're listening to Southeast of Saline basketball. It's brought to you by the Bennington State Bank.
Generations of confidence, relationships for life. Since established in business in 1887, the Bank of Tuscany has built its reputation on personal service and community promotion. Family owned and locally operated in the communities of Tuscany, Lincoln, Saline, and Lynchburg. The Bank of Tuscany strives to provide customers with a competitive array of loan and deposit products that aid in their financial success. Visit us today and see why so many people have helped the Bank of Tuscany become one of the strongest banks in Kansas. Bank of Tuscany, member FDIC.
We're growing your way. We're the Bank of Tuscany.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
You're listening to Southeast Trojan Hoops on KINA.
Devin Haney-Jathan Show back here at Hesston High School. Big 3-pointer from about 35 feet away. Dropped in for Hesston at the end of that quarter, and that extended the Hesston lead back to 5. 10-5 is our score. Jackson Gebhardt on the floor. He has the basketball. He lost the long sleeves.
I think he felt it was too hot in here, too.
Yes. Gebhardt has a defender hanging all over him. I just don't see all the contact on these plays. He kicks it out to Sawyers for 3. That's going to be soft off the front of the rim.
Oh, they call that. Instead of going after the ball, it should be on both sides. Brian Banks is going to pick up another foul here. That'll be his second personal foul. We got 6 seconds left of the South Central game. Central's up 48-45.
10-5 here. 7.5 minutes left to go as we're just underway second quarter. 4 different Swathers scored in that first quarter of action. With the basketball here and a drive. Now back out for another long 3-pointer. This one coming from Ty Schroeder again. Southeast of Saline had the rebound, but then it squirts free And Hesston has it back. Pull-up jumper in the lane. That won't go. Jackson Gebhardt with the rebound. Probably going to mess up Jackson's name and position now all night long because I'm used to the sleeves.
Yeah, I thought, who is that new player out there? I didn't realize he had his long sleeves out until you said something.
Sawyers with the basketball. Bobbled it momentarily. Now he gets it back. Plays it to Jackson Gebhardt. Banks, Harris, Augustine also on the floor. 10-5. Still looking for our first points either way here to start the second quarter. Here's Jackson Gebhardt for three. Got it to go. Gebhardt gets the three. He has 4 points in this game. And Southeast back within 2.
As he looked back at the student section there for Hesston, walking back.
Hesston now with the basketball. They're going to kick it out. Schroeder has it. Now he's going to drive all the way to the rim. Nobody ever stopped him. And a layup for Ty Schroeder. He has 5. Southeast coming back the other way. 12-8 is our score. Bryson Flax looks down his bench. He's going to summon Nakari Morikel-Palmer. Gebhardt, along with the defender, hits the deck, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's a turnover for Southeast of Saline. Their third.
Camden and Nakari checked in for Drake Augustine and Eli Harris for Southeast. Be interested to see what Southeast Saline does and how they keep up the intensity that they have, as these starters out here are really in for a fight of the game right now.
12-8 our score. Hesston with the basketball back. They lead it by 4. They go in deep to Schroeder. He's going to kick it out now to Arnold. Arnold wants to drive all the way down the right-hand side. And again, this Hesston team has started to attack the rim. That's Nick Arnold's first basket of the night. It's a 6-point lead now for Hesston. This whole game has been played within 5 points up until now. Gebhardt drives, gets shoved off his path. And now that ball partially blocked and taken away by Kason Richardson. Hesston now has it. They'll work it around the perimeter. Mid-lane jumper up. In and out, no good. Ball being fought for. Arnold's going to pull it away, and they're going to call a foul on Banks. Boy, I don't get that call.
It's the same call down here as we were going to the rebound, and they bumped into us. But that's going to be Banks' third personal foul. Big foul as Luke Gebhardt checks back in for Bryant.
They got Brian Banks with 3?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Nakari has 2. That's our 5 team.
Now a ball is going to be swatted away by Southeast, and they take it. Camden Spanalund up the floor. Nobody there, though, as he tried to go to the rim. Now Gebhardt's going to run over a defender again. Here's Sawyers with a jumper up and good. Eli Sawyer's first basket of the game. 14-10 our score. Nakari Morikel-Palmer gambles for a steal. Comes away empty. Now he's got to come back down on defense along with Schroeder. Arnold has it up top, guarded by Spanalund. Now they play it off to Kason Richardson. He's been quiet so far, but a spin move on Camden Spanalund, and Cam will knock it out from behind. It will go out along the baseline, and Hesston will keep it there. They'll inbound underneath their own basket.
Quick hands there for Southeast Saline. Cam almost had the steal, poked it to Luke, just right between his legs.
Here's a lob pass inside, and again a free rim there for Hesston as Kason Richardson will score. 5 points for Richardson in this game. Back to a 6-point Hesston lead, 16-10, 4:42 left to play here before halftime. Nakari Morikel-Palmer has it. Now swings it left. 3-pointer from Luke Gebhardt. That's no good. Ball being fought for. Spanalund with it. Camden will pull up. Half-range jumper as he was just inside the 3-point line, and he will drain that one. Back to within 4, and a timeout called by Bryson Flax. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well. Almost halfway through the second quarter, 16-12. Hesston leading by 2 possessions here on KINA.
Frisbee Construction is a service organization for the commercial grain industry dedicated to giving you the best in planning, the best in quality, and the best of workmanship, and overall the best value for your dollar since 1949. Frisbee Construction specializes in new construction as well as remodel and repair of grain handling facilities throughout the Midwest. Frisbee Construction Company in Gypsum has emergency crews available as needed. For more information, go to frisbeeinc.com.
Work hard, play hard. Good luck, Trojans, from Roselawn Memorial Park in Salina. To learn more, visit roselawsalina.com.
16-12 our score, 4:28 left to go here, second quarter. Devin Haney, Jathan Show back at Hesston High School, where the Swathers holding Southeast of Saline at arm's length, 16-12. Biggest problem right now for Southeast of Saline is senior Bryant Banks on the bench with 3 fouls. I have to admit, I questioned you because I totally missed one of those. So Hesston with the basketball. It's a little bit of a hybrid zone defense now out of the timeout for Southeast of Saline.
They just got to stop that middle of the game. Middle of the paint, as they were just getting anything, as the outside shot just didn't go down.
Yeah, Bryson Flax obviously didn't like the way Hesston was getting to the rim. Now a steal as Eli Sawyers got picked in the middle of the floor. Hesston all the way to the rim. Schroeder has his shot blocked, and they're going to call a dual possession as Eli Sawyers was on top of that basketball. The arrow will keep it with Hesston.
Eli Sawyers ready for a block, but it didn't happen, and then he got the jump ball tie up there.
Hesston with the basketball in. They'll play it all the way around the circle. Now it ends up with Jake Proctor. Proctor back into the middle of the lane. Here's a mid-range jump shot by Braden Schilling. That's good. 6 different Swathers have scored. Now they come up with a turnover. Schrader took it away. And he's going to lose the basketball as he gets all the way into the paint. Let's see who's going to get the foul call here. Going to be Luke Gebhardt.
Luke Gebhardt, his first personal foul. We had 2 possessions there, 2 turnovers after that timeout that Bryson Flax took.
16 fouls for Southeast of Saline. That one on the floor. Hesston will inbound underneath their own basket. 3:39 left to go. 18-12, Hesston leading by 6. There's an open rim again for Hesston as Braden Schilling drops it in. Boy, Southeast, it just appears they're on the wrong side of all these post plays for the Swathers inside. 20-12. Southeast down by the biggest margin so far this evening. Here's a drive by Nakari Morikel-Palmer. He gets all the way to the rim and finishes with the left hand. I think Southeast needs more of that, don't they?
They sure do. They need to attack the rim, too. It's getting them in foul trouble. That's Nakari's first basket against the Hesston Swather this year.
Did not score in the first meeting. 20-14 now, back within 6. Here's another elbow jumper that's up and good. And Braden Schilling right now is just killing Southeast in the paint. It might be around the free throw line or the block, but he is owning the lane right now. And Luke Gebhardt will throw it away. Taken by Ty Schroeder. Schroeder up the floor. Here's a spin move inside. And a traveling violation that went unwhistled. Boy, that was crazy as Jake Proctor scores. Little NBA, what did LeBron call that back in the day? A crab walk?
A crab walk. Yeah, sit and spin almost.
24-14 now our score. Nakari inside. Of course, he'll get called with the travel. 7 turnovers for Southeast. They have 5 here in this quarter. And this Hesston lead has ballooned to 10. Now they have the basketball back. .229 left to go. Here in the seconds, Luke Gebhardt, Nakari Morikel-Palmer, Camden Spanalund, Eli Sawyers, Jackson Gebhardt on the floor for Southeast of Saline. Over to the right-hand side they go. Schilling with the basketball. Now he'll play to Arnold, top of the circle. Swinging it left still to Esau. Now down to Richardson. Here's a shot put up on a floater. That's no good. Nakari with the rebound. He'll pass it up the left-hand sideline to Spanalund. All the way to the cup. And the and one. Camden Spanalund came soaring in, drew the foul. He'll have a chance at the bump and the bucket here in a 3-point play.
Just a great job by Cam and getting that lead-up pass, handling it well. And that foul is going on Nick Arnold, his first personal foul.
You remember back in the first game these two teams played, we thought Hesston was so fast up and down the floor. There's been a few times tonight Southeast of Saline has beat them down the floor, just flat out raced them.
Yeah, and it's showing where Southeast Saline is in basketball ready, almost a near steal by Jackson.
Arnold spun him off. Now it's a brief 5-on-4 for the Swathers. Back into the paint and a floater up and in for Braden Schilling. Schilling has exploded here in the second quarter. He has 8 all in the paint. 26-17 the score. Camden Spanalund up top using a high screen from Eli Sawyers. Now over in the far corner to Luke Gebhardt. Now Morikel-Palmer has it. He slams on the brakes and stops a drive. Back into Sawyers. Sawyers turns, scores. I thought he was going to pass it out, but he flipped up at the last minute.
I don't know how that even went in with the way the angle he was underneath the basket.
Back to a 7-point deficit here for Southeast of Saline. 1:23 left to go before the break. But if you're Southeast, you need to finish strong here to go to the locker room. Here's a 3-pointer up and miss. Camden Spanalund with the rebound and a foul on Nick Arnold, his second.
Team foul number 4 for Hesston, so 6-4 on the foul count. And that'll bring in Eli Harris, who had a major block against Southeast earlier. And he'll replace Nakari, who has 2 fouls.
Ty Schroeder will check in for Arnold. He will go to the bench with his 2 fouls. Little back and forth between Case and Richardson and Camden Spano Lund there.
Cam doesn't back down for anything, does he?
Nope, not the biggest guy on the floor, but probably the least scared as well.
Yeah.
Here comes Cam up the floor. He's going to dribble drive handoff to Eli Sawyers. Sawyers now in three-point territory. Back to Spano Lund. Cam thought about the three. A lot of height, though, in front of him with Richardson towering over him. Here's Gebhardt on a drive. Slams on the brakes, gets to the cup. The ball bounces around on a pinball and goes in. And Jackson Gebhardt will have a chance at a three-point play. How did Gebhardt get that ball up?
That's just incredible. That just shows what the weight room does for Southeast Saline as that foul is going on Ben Bollinger, his first personal foul.
26-21, a chance here to make a 22 for Southeast, and Gebhardt gets the free throw. 6 points in the quarter for Jackson Gebhardt. Back to within 4 after trailing by 10.
6-0 run here for Southeast of Saline. Finish up this first half would be incredible.
Under a minute left to go. 45 seconds left to go here before we check out for the popcorn break at halftime. Stay with us. We'll have numbers from the first half. Also get you updated on this bracket. It's all brought to you by Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories. Hesston with the basketball. All the way to the baseline. They throw it away. 5th turnover for Hesston, but it's their first one this quarter. Braden Schilling got himself in trouble underneath the basket and didn't have an outlet.
Yeah, they handled the ball well in the second quarter, very well, as that is their first time turning the ball over this second quarter.
Watch out. Hesston might be disguising a 1-3-1 trap here, and it is. Here's Luke Gebhardt with it on the side. Skip pass over everything to his brother Jackson. Jackson shoved out of bounds, plays it back into Eli Harris. Now around to Sawyer. Spano Lund for 3. Off the front of the rim, bounced off the back. Offensive rebound, Sawyers, and a foul will be called on the floor. Sawyers was able to cash it back in, but they're going to call the foul on the floor, and it should be a 1-on-1 situation for Eli Sawyers.
We are in the 1-on-1 situation. Eli Sawyers at the line. That foul is going to be on Casey Richards, his first personal foul.
Sawyer steps to the line, 1-on-1 in front of him. And a chance to narrow this 4-point advantage that Hesston has. Looks like Ty Schroeder coming over with maybe some blood on his jersey.
It's going to come out of the game. Jackson Humphrey checks back in with 2 fouls. That's an interesting call there. Had to come out for blood, and then this guy here has 2 fouls. Be interesting if we attack him the opportunity or get a charge call on him.
1-on-1 coming up here for Sawyers. First one up and in. 5 points in the quarter for Eli Sawyers after he did not score in the first period. 12.9 on the clock. Sawyers a second chance here. Free throw on the way. Drops it home as well. Eli Sawyers 2 for 2 at the free throw line. We have a 2-point game. Hesston with it. Remember, they hit a 3-pointer at the end of the first quarter from about 35 feet away. Hesston working around the baseline, standing right on the baseline. Southeast will get a stop. Here's Sawyers from half court at the buzzer on the way, and off the backboard to the left. 26-24, Southeast of Saline finishes the first half on an 8-0 run. They pull within 2 as we go to the break. Coming up, we'll have numbers from the first half. We'll also check the Bennington State Bank scoreboard and get you up to date on the bracket, what may be going on here tomorrow in Hesston. That's all coming up. Brought to you by Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories. 26-24, Hesston leads Southeast of Saline by 2 right here on KINA.
Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories. Everything to bling out your ride in one place, including top quality lift kits, wheels and tires, bumpers, Jeep accessories, fender flares, bed covers, bed liners, step bars, even custom painting. Knopf Auto is the and soil dealer and has many synthetics and filters in stock. Visit Knopf Auto on Facebook for specials, great ideas, and let them make your truck stick out in a crowd. Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories, supporting the Southeast of Saline Trojans.
Hi, this is Sarah
and Addison
from the Mary Maid's office in Salina and Abilene. We would like to thank our friends and customers for your business, and we look forward to serving you this year. If 2021 includes plans for a new home, call us. Save time and stress less. Mary Maids will help you clean your old home when you leave, as well as your new home before you get there. Happy New Year to everyone from Mary Maids in Salina and Abilene.
Find us on Facebook or at marymaids.com.
Mary Maids, relax. It's done.
Salina Regional's Orthopedic and Sports Medicine is your home field advantage.
Led by orthopedic surgeons Drs. Timothy Hawks and Travis Rump and sports medicine physician Dr. Matthew Pyle, along with an A team of certified athletic trainers and physical therapists, we are ready when you need us to help prevent injuries, enhance performance, or to heal through surgery and rehabilitation. For area athletes to weekend warriors, the home field advantage starts at Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
One call will do it all. With Will, there's a way.
If you stand in front of your electrical panel and you see the old type screw-in fuses or breakers that haven't even been made since the 1950s, maybe it's time you give Will Electric a call and let me come out and give you an estimate to update your electrical service. Call Will Electric, 823-8286.
One call will do it all. With Will, there's a way.
This is the Trojan Halftime Report. Coming up, a first half recap. Shot at the horn! Stats, interviews, and a look at other area games. Now, let's get back to the gym for Trojan Halftime on KINA.
Back here on halftime, it's brought to you by Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories, 26-24 after being down by 10. Southeast of Saline closes the half on an 8-0 run, and that's where we sit right now going into the locker room at halftime. Jathan, in that second quarter, got a little tipsy there as Southeast of Saline was fighting off some foul trouble with Nakari Miracle-Palmer and also Brian Banks. But Bryson Flax found the right combination of guys to fight back and go on an 8-0 run and close this game up as we go into the locker room.
He sure did, and that's where Luke Gebhardt, just does an incredible job on ball defense. His defense is just so incredible to watch, and he likes to talk just like his brother Jackson. He learns from the best, and if he's already doing it his sophomore year, what's it going to be like when he gets a senior year? But it's just incredible. Like you said, it was a little tipsy, but you know what? It didn't break, and they came back and fought, and they got this boat rolling and rowing in the right direction.
Let's go over numbers from that first half. Let's go first on scoring for Southeast of Saline. They had 5 different Trojans score in that first half. 7 points for Jackson Gebhardt, 6 points for Eli Sawyers, all in the second quarter. 5 points for Camden Spano Lundahl in the second quarter. 4 points for Brian Banks in the first quarter before he went to the bench. 2 points for Nakari Miracle-Palmer. For the Hesston Swathers, they had 6 different players score, led by Braden Schilling, 8 points all in the second quarter. 5 points for Ty Schroeder and also Kason Richardson. 4 points for Jake Proctor, 2 points for Nick Arnold, and 2 points for Jackson Humphreys. Southeast of Saline, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Hesston, 1 out of 2. Turnovers also very similar. Southeast of Saline with 7 turnovers and Hesston with 6. Once again, your halftime score, 26-24. Back with more halftime after this on KINA.
Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories. Everything to bling out your ride in one place, including top quality lift kits, wheels and tires, bumpers, Jeep accessories, fender flares, bed covers, bed liners, step bars, even custom painting. Knopf Auto is the AmSoil dealer and has many synthetics and filters in stock. Visit Knopf Auto on Facebook for specials, great ideas, and let them make your truck stick out in a crowd. Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories, supporting the Southeast of Saline Trojans.
Don't get caught on empty. Fill up on all your basic needs at Assaria Oil and Hardware. We want to be sure all our Trojans are fueled up for the big game. Whether you're on the field or in the stands, start with a full tank of gas for your car or your belly. Get your favorite pizza and snacks to have enough stamina to get that Trojan win. Assaria Oil and Hardware, located in Assaria at the corner of Center and Main. We'll fill you up.
Home matters. That's why at Kansas Wesleyan, we've offered new scholarships designed to help you get a great education right here in Salina. The Saline County Scholarship is a $70,000 award for any new undergraduate student who resides in or comes from a school in Saline County. There's also the Ad Astra Scholarship, a $60,000 award for any new students who are Kansas residents. For more information, please visit kwu.edu/admissions. That's kwu.edu/admissions.
Experience a new kind of clean with Sage Select. With the help of AI, Sage is creating an exciting new line that will revolutionize how you clean in a fun, fresh way. Combining our team's knowledge and your input, Sage is able to create art and animation, expressing the joy of clean, as with Mom's Street-Free Glass Clean or the amazing Green Bowl Clean. Have some fun and experience a new clean at SageSelects.com or call us at 785-309-1919.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline Hoops on KINA.
Coming up here tomorrow, Sub-State Finals and a chance to go to the quarterfinals. That was now the round before you actually go to a state site, because the state tournaments, instead of taking 8 girls teams and 8 boys teams, they're going to knock one round out and take 4 and 4. So we're going to have a quarterfinal matchup that will start earlier in the week. It'll all make sense next week, I promise. By the way, quarterfinal matchups, whoever has the best record will host that. It won't be at a quote-unquote neutral site like we are experiencing. Not so much here tonight.
No, not so much here tonight.
Bennington State Bank scoreboard, by the way, a lot of updates for you featuring area schools. The Sacred Heart girls at last check, Moundridge was leading them 12-5. That game is going on in Brookville. Salina Central's girls down most of the night to Salina South. They end up pulling it out at the end, 48-46. Lady Mustangs beat their rivals from Salina. The Solomon boys, they're victorious, 61-57 over Sylvan Lucas. Minneapolis came from 13 points down to beat Norton, 53-50. And Abilene going to the state tournament. After they have their quarterfinal matchup, they will be in Salina at Tony's Pizza Event Center. If they win their quarterfinal matchup early next week, they defeated Concordia tonight, 38-34. Those Cowboys are playing some low-scoring games, aren't they?
They sure are, and it must be a defensive battle and just slow the ball down type of game and wear the other team out just on their offensive side.
The Sub-State Championships here tomorrow on the girls' side. Hesston will play Halstead. That's the number 1 seed, Halstead. Number 3 seed, Hesston. And Haven will wait on the winner of this game between Southeast of Saline and Hesston. 26-24. Hesston leads it by 2. 90 seconds. And we're back for the start of the third quarter on the Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories halftime report.
Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories. Everything to bling out your ride in one place, including top quality lift kits, wheels and tires, bumpers, Jeep accessories, fender flares, bed covers, bed liners, step bars, even custom painting. Knopf Auto is the and soil dealer and has many synthetics and filters in stock. Visit Knopf Auto on Facebook for specials, great ideas, and let them make your truck stick out in a crowd. Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories, supporting the Southeast of Saline Trojans.
Suburban Appliance Center is your official dealer for Traeger grills. Check out this 6-in-1 versatile unit that grills, bakes, smokes, roasts, braises, and barbecues. Suburban is your exclusive dealer for the Traeger Timberline series, and they have your Traeger spices too. Suburban Appliance Center, they are locally owned and they offer appliance brands like Amana, KitchenAid, Whirlpool, and of course Maytag. Suburban also offers exceptional service. Suburban Appliance Center, 1900 South 9th.
Hi, this is Amanda with Accessible Home Care. Accessible Home Care is proud to be your locally owned Central Kansas home health agency. We are proudly serving patients within 100 miles of Salina from our Salina, Junction City, and Minneapolis offices. Whether it be skilled nursing or therapy needs or helping our patients with day-to-day tasks, call us today to learn more about how our services can keep you or your loved ones healthy at home. Check out our website at accessiblehc.com. Accessible Home Care, where our communities are our priority.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline basketball on KINA.
26-24, Hesston leading Southeast of Saline. Once had a 10-point lead. Southeast went on an 8-0 run. To end the half, they will take that run and try to continue it as we start third quarter action. They will have the chance to do so. Starting out with the basketball, Devin Haney, Jathan Show, along with Brian Dennett on SalinaPost.com. If you want live stream video, just go to SalinaPost.com, pull it up, and there it is. Brian's great work. Also, Big Sam Pretty helping out producing and engineering back at Eagle Radio Studios in Salina. 2-point game. Jathan, what do you think here as we start the third?
Third quarter is just a big quarter where Southeast Saline struggled at home 3 months ago, but Southeast Saline is assured a different team here three months later.
25-5 was Hesston's third quarter, first game of the season on the campus of Southeast. Here's Nakari Moracle-Palmer. He'll flip it out to Jackson Gebhardt. Gebhardt wants to drive, collects the defense, out to Nakari for 3. That one off the back heel, no good, and it takes a big bounce towards the far corner. Hesston will get it back here. Kason Richardson with it momentarily, but he passed it off to the right-hand side where Eli Sawyer's about stole it away. Ball will go out of bounds, and it will stay with the Swathers. They will inbound in front of their own bench.
Just incredible to see Southeast Saline come back from 10 points down, back within 2 right now. Hopefully they can keep up this momentum as they had it late in that second quarter.
Hesston swings the basketball around. Everybody touching it so far. Here's a drive and a shot put up that's no good. That came from Richardson, and it's going to be rebounded here by Jackson Gebhardt. Gebhardt trots it slowly up the floor. Now uses a high pick from Eli Sawyers. Over to Camden Spano-Lund. Now Morico Palmer has it on the left wing. Nakari with a one-handed pass. Over to Spano-Lund. Cam looked like he might have stepped into a three there, but again, all that height in front of him. He has Kaysen Richardson on him most of the night. 6'3", long arms. Going to be tough to get a shot off in close proximity to him. Here's Sawyers a fadeaway in the paint. Got it to go. Boy, that is such a buttery smooth fadeaway from Eli Sawyers. He has 8, and we are tied at 26.
You can tell that's what he just loves to go to, that fadeaway jump shot. Does it so well and so pure for Eli Sawyers.
There's a shot at the elbow, up and good by Braden Schilling. Those all went in the second quarter. That one comes off the front of the rim. Here's Southeast with a chance to lead for the first time in this game. 26-26. We're 90 seconds into the third quarter. Jackson Gebhardt has it. Here's a baseline drive. Spin. Back to the middle. Off the window. A little too hard. And the rebound will be taken in by Hesston's Kaysen Richardson. Richardson up the floor. He will get all the way into the paint. And a charging violation will be whistled against Kaysen Richardson, the turnover. I don't know who collected it. Both Sawyers and Banks, they're both kind of laughing about it, trying to claim it on each other. Do it like a quarterback sack. Just split it down the middle, give them both half.
Yeah, we'll do it that way because when you come down and knock down two players, Bryant Banks let alone, and then Eli Sawyers, that's a definite charge.
26-26, big stand there on Richardson, the leading scorer for the Swathers by that Southeast Trojan defense.
That's his second personal foul.
6:06 left to play here, third quarter. Gebhardt thought about a three. Little token head and shoulder fake. Now he's going to play it back to Sawyers, who dances with a defender. Sawyers a risky pass over to Spano-Lund. He'll play it, though, to Nakari Morico Palmer inside. Nakari lost the dribble a little bit. I think that affected his bounce, and he didn't elevate as much and got a shot blocked. Now Hesston all the way to the cup, and another charging foul. Eli Sawyers can give the other one to Bryant Banks because Sawyers claimed to that one all by himself.
Yeah, that was incredible there. Nice job by Eli Sawyers, and now Bryant Banks probably wants to do the other thing, and that'll bring in Kaysen Richards, who has 2 fouls right off the bench.
That last foul was on Braden Schilling, his first. And back-to-back turnovers on charging calls there for Hesston. Jackson Gebhardt has the basketball. Southeast, though, need to capitalize here on offense. Still looking at their first lead of the night. 52 points, split right down the middle between these two teams, all tied up at 26. 5:24 left to go. Here's a long-distance three. Camden Spano-Lund. 8 points for Cam, and that one came from way downtown.
That's the way you got to bring out that defense. Let Nakari work in that middle as he's battling in the middle on the offensive side.
Hesston now with the basketball trailing for the first time. Here's a drive and a shot that is stripped away. Camden Spano-Lund blocked the shot, and then he saved it from going out of bounds off the shin of the shooter, Jackson Humphreys. What a play.
Camden's ready to play here this game, and that was an incredible position there as he hopped out of bounds, threw the ball off that Hesston Swather, right off his fingertips.
Haven't we seen that out of him all season, though? He just gets up in big games, doesn't he?
He does, and you can tell this is a big game for him, and he's got a lot of family here for Southeast, and just nice to see Cam have a full year with no injury.
5 minutes left to go. Banks with it up top, ball above his head. He rifles a pass to the right-hand side. Gebhardt. Jackson comes around now to Sawyers. Sawyers glancing inside at Morico Palmer, who's trying his best to get free. Here's Gebhardt now on a drive. Spin move in the paint. They're going to say traveling on Jackson Gebhardt. That's the first turnover of the half for Southeast of Saline. They're 8th for the game. We are even on turnovers.
Southeast better get back on defense. It's almost look like they're just walking back, but Hesston looked like they're ready to attack.
29-26, Trojans leading the Swathers here on Hesston's home floor. 4.5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Up top, Richardson with it. Now he swings it over to the far corner, Schilling. Schilling again on that baseline, and finally they got him this time. Turnover is Schilling on the baseline. He had both feet on the baseline at the end of the first half. The official, concentrating on the clock as we were running out of time, didn't see it.
Got that one, though. Important one. Rather have that one because that last one didn't affect us, but it could have easily underneath the basket.
Spano-Lund with it up top. Going back and forth with defender Jake Proctor, who has come back in off the bench. Now to Jackson Gebhardt. Gebhardt does a flyby with Eli Sawyers. Now to Nakari Morico Palmer. Back to Spano-Lund. He'll go to Gebhardt. A lot of dribble drive handoffs right now with these Southeast guards. Banks camping out on the backside of the basket. Nakari Morico Palmer travels with the ball.
Yeah, ball came loose from his hands. Almost he got called for the double dribble, but just unfortunately there, hopefully Nakari can settle down go back to what's best for him and doing what he does best.
29-26, still our score. Southeast of Saline continues that run. It's 11-0 right now. And that is what brought them to this point of leading by 3. 29-26.
It'd be 13-0, Devin.
Oh, excuse me. Yep, 13. You're right. Here's a long three. That ends up in a long rebound. Gebhardt up the floor.
Yeah.
They're going to get him with a carry. That ball stuck on his left hip as he was trying to make a move. And that's going to be a turnover for Southeast.
Bringing Luke Gebhardt and Eli Harris in for Southeast of Saline. Bryant Banks, Nikari, the normal switch outs. The first going to the bench here for in the second half.
.322 left to go, third quarter. Southeast of Saline now forced to play defense once again. Here's Richardson. And a blocking foul on Eli Sawyers. Looked like Sawyers did get there a little bit late that time, and Sawyers will have to absorb his first personal foul as Richardson will go to the free throw line and try to shoot 2 free throws here.
Yeah, just a half step too slow getting that block call, and that'll send Case and Richardson to the line to shoot 2.
Might have been also a case, and I know this rule doesn't really exist written in high school basketball. Sawyers was pretty far underneath the rim, too.
Yeah.
First free throw by Richardson is up and no good. He's 1 of 3 from the free throw line so far in this game. 3:14 left to play, third quarter.
We can't put too much more on these referees as they are strung out anyways right now.
Second free throw is good.
Trying to watch anything else other than that circle underneath the basket.
Yep, I agree. 3:09 left to go. And a timeout by Bryson Flax. It's a full timeout. Southeast of Saline takes it, leading by 2. 3:08 left to go here in the third quarter. You're listening to Southeast of Saline Trojan Basketball live from Hesston, and it's brought to you by the Bennington State Bank.
At home or on the road, K4 Garage will keep you moving. With over 12 years of mechanic experience, owner Nick Trout will diagnose and repair your engine to keep you in the game. Full-service gas, diesel, or tires. K4 Garage also has a fully stocked convenience store with snacks and drinks. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 6, Saturday from 9 until 3. Trust K4 Garage with keeping you on the road. And if it has oil, they can change it at K4 Garage in Gypsum.
Exit 14 Restaurant in Gypsum, Kansas is cooking up something amazing today. Whether you want to order from our menu or try one of our delicious daily specials. Exit 14 adding a salad bar to their mix. Try one of the scrumptious desserts. Exit 14 is open for lunch Tuesday through Saturday and dinner Thursday through Saturday. Head out to try prime rib night last Saturday of the month and open for chicken dinner day on the first Sunday of the month. Exit 14, 512 Maple, Gypsum, Kansas. Good food, good people, great time.
This is Trojan Basketball on KINA.
3:08 left to go here, third quarter, 29-27. Southeast of Saline leading the number 2 ranked team in Class 3A on their home floor. Trojans coming in trying to do the impossible here in this sub-state semifinal. Jackson Gebhardt with it, middle of the floor. He's out there with Luke Gebhardt, Camden Spano-Lund, Eli Sawyers, and Eli Harris. Harris has it. Free throw line extended. Right-hand wing. Now to Jackson Gebhardt. Little token ball fake. Plays it off to Spano-Lund. Now Camden does the same. Sawyer's in there working hard for that basketball, isn't he?
He sure is. Just no really clean pass there. It just got tipped away. Another turnover for Southeast.
Boy, just a force of a pass that time inside. Looking for Sawyers. Hesston has it back. A chance to take the lead on 3. They got it to go. Ty Schroeder got his first 3 of the second half. He had 1 back in the first half, and that puts Hesston up by 1. That little 3-point lead that Southeast had has gone away on a little 4-0 run here by Hesston. Lob pass inside to Sawyers. It's batted out. Gebhardt gets it. Bump in the lane, and Gebhardt scores. Jackson Gebhardt with 8 and 9 points, and Southeast back up by 1.
Nice job by Jackson, letting loose that contact and just backing up, as that was the biggest flop we've seen here tonight.
Here's play inside. Richardson with it, backing into Gebhardt. That was Luke Gebhardt down low, and Luke goes tumbling, and the foul, I believe, also applied to Luke.
That'll be his second personal foul, and Nikari will come in for Jackson Gebhardt.
Jackson Gebhardt will take a rest here. I doubt he'll be on the bench long. When he comes back, he may bring Bryant Banks with him. 1:51 left to go. Here's a lob pass into Richardson, and he throws it away. Actually, it wasn't really Richardson on that time. He was looking for Braden Esau, and Esau had that ball goes right between his legs, out of bounds. 4th turnover of the quarter on Hesston. Little token man-to-man full-court press here for the Swathers. Luke Gebhardt has it. He brings it up on the left-hand sideline with a left-handed dribble. High screen now, Eli Sawyers. Gebhardt gets to the lane line, right-hand side. Now into Sawyers. Sawyers couldn't handle that pass from Nakari and Miracle Palmer. Now Spano Lund has it along the baseline. Sawyers comes out to assist. He'll reset here to Nakari. Nakari, top of the circle, over to Luke Gebhardt. Gebhardt, ball above his head, plays it in the corner.
Oh, my, no way.
They're going to say an offensive foul on Eli Sawyers as he was being shoved out of the lane by a Hesston Swather.
How can you call that when he was the one that fell down on the ground? He was the one that got pushed down on the ground. Bryant Banks is going to check in for Eli Sawyers. That'll be Harris's first personal foul.
Team foul number 3 for Southeast of Saline. The last 3 fouls have been called on the Trojans.
Don't go back to there.
31-30. I just state facts, my friend. There's Bollinger inside. He wrestles through a couple defenders, puts a shot up off the back of the rim. That's no good. Now a poke away by Luke Gebhardt, and a shot put up at the cup by Braden Esau comes off no good. Another foul called on Southeast.
On Bryant Banks, unfortunately, there. It's his 4th personal foul.
Bryant came in and lasted a possession before he got number 4. So Sawyers will have to get back up as Bryson Flax has a lengthy conversation with the official that just made the call. Esau's free throw up and good. He becomes the 7th Hesston player to score in this game. That's his first point. Tied up at 31. 1:08 left to play here in the third. Braden Schilling has come to the scorer's table, and he will check in as Esau makes the second free throw. Also into the game for Hesston, Jackson Humphreys. Hesston still giving that full court man-to-man look here. Miracle Palmer will be the inbounder. Throws it away. Boy, Nakari's just been off tonight.
Yeah.
Almost every pass he has made, whether it's trying to get a post player inside or just a simple pass like that, just hasn't been on target.
And Hesston's done a nice job, though, too, on the offensive side, keeping him out of the game, not allowing him to work in the middle. And even when they double up the top of the key post when he's doing the screen, one dribble and done. That's basically all Nakari is doing tonight.
1 minute left to go, 32-31. Hesston with the lead and the basketball. Schilling has it. Big sweeping crossover in front of Eli Sawyers, who's defending. Now over to the left. Nakari makes up for it. He comes up with the basketball and draws the foul. You talk about it all the time. You love to see that. When you make a mistake, you redeem yourself for that mistake, and that's what Nakari just did right there.
And Nakari is one of the best ones that does that, too. I mean, he realizes it's had a frustrating game, but he does so much on the offensive and defensive side just there getting a steal as Southeast Saline got the ball back over here.
Camden Spanalund across the timeline. 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter. 32-31. Hesston with a single-digit lead. Harris has it on the left wing. Skip pass over the top, and it's going to be taken away. Stolen by Ty Schroeder. Boy, Harris looked at that pass forever before making it and telegraphed his way into a turnover. Down low now, Arnold with the shot up, and a foul will be called on Southeast. Shot did not go in. 2 free throws coming up for Nick Arnold.
That foul is going to be on Camden Spanalund, his first personal foul, as he's the one that's won the foul. I didn't want Harris to have 2 fouls there, who it could have been on, and realized that he only has 1 foul and doesn't foul too often for Cam. He's the one that took the
first free throw by Arnold is up and good. 3 points so far in this game for Nick Arnold. That extends Hesston lead to 2. Humphreys will come out. Bollinger back in. Arnold's second free throw on the way. Rolls off, no good. Nakari comes soaring through and grabs the rebound. Approaching the end of the third quarter, 20 seconds left to play. Southeast of Saline trailing by 2. It was the same margin at the end of the second quarter as we went to halftime. See if they can get a score here and go to the fourth quarter with a little bit of momentum. Spanalund with it, now to Eli Sawyers. Sawyers comes off of a screen. Now over to Spanalund. They're going to whistle him with a traveling violation. Questionable at best.
Yeah.
His left foot never moved.
was on the three-point line, just grabbed it and go, and then you got to give him one pivot foot there to move, and he stepped back with his left there. Unfortunate for Southeast with a few seconds left in the third quarter.
Here's Hesston trying to get a shot up at the buzzer. They do. It's too strong, and we are at the end of the third quarter. No progress made either way. Hesston leads by 2 at the end of the third quarter, 33-31 when we come back. Fourth and final quarter action. One of these teams going to the sub-state championship bracket tomorrow. Awaiting them is the Haven Wildcats. We come back, fourth quarter action right here on KINA.
This may come as a surprise to you, but one of the area's most complete body shops is located practically next door. Home Automotive Collision Center in Abilene has GM certified technicians who know your vehicle inside and out. From the big stuff like unibody and frame repair to the details like pantless dent removal and glass replacement, we've got the skills and the technology to get your vehicle back to the way it was before the accident, and it's all just a short drive away. For all your collision repair needs, come on over to Home Automotive Collision Center. You'll be glad you did.
The Appliance Center. It's where you go to shop for washers, dryers, kitchen appliances, furniture, pellet grills, TVs, and so much more. If you are looking for a local, family-owned business, visit the Appliance Center. We're in the big red and white building on South Broadway in Salina. Come experience the Appliance Center difference.
You're listening to Southeast Trojan Hoops on KINA.
Back at Hesston High School in that third quarter, Southeast of Saline's defense only gave up one field goal. It was a three-pointer from Ty Schroeder. Other than that, Hesston went 4 of 6 from the free throw line. We nearly had more turnovers than points in that quarter. The two teams combined for 14 points. They also combined for 12 turnovers in the third.
And that's just where I like the way Southeast Saline played to getting the field goals for the 3 points and then going around. Quick stealer for Jackson Gebhardt.
Gebhardt got the steal, and he's going to flush it all the way down the rim, and he goes to the front of the rim for a meeting on the dunk. Gebhardt might have just woke his bench up here. He has 11. How about 5'11", 6 foot maybe, with a two-handed flush.
And a pull-up bar.
We don't say that.
Oh, sorry.
33-33. Here's a shot put up by Hesston. They regained the lead. Nothing rattled there by the Swathers. Jackson Humphreys with his second basket of the night.
Hesston did a nice job there, settling down and working their own offense here, but that was a just tremendous play for Jackson Gebhardt.
35-33 our score. And now a 5-second violation by Camden Spanalun. He kind of had a brain fog there, I think, as he was dribbling with the defender right in front of him. He got the full 5 count. Another turnover here for Southeast of Saline. They're 8th of the half. Hesston will get it back.
Luke Gebhardt just right in the face of the on-ball person receiving it every single time, every single pass.
It's Kason Richardson. He has 6 points so far. He's Hesston's leading scorer. Right now he's 10 off of his average. 35-33. Hesston leading by 2 with the basketball. 1 minute gone by here in the fourth quarter. Haven awaiting the winner of this one for a sub-state championship tomorrow. Here's Schilling. He gets his way to the free throw line. Now a power dribble and a charging call. Eli Sawyers just picked up his 2.5-second charging violation. Holy cow.
He was set up there really well. Going to be a Bollinger's second personal foul. Just now getting up off the court. Bryant Banks checks that back in with his 4 personal fouls himself.
So Bryant can go a little ways here. The senior maybe playing in his last game, but let's see. He's been saddled with foul trouble since back in the second quarter. He has 4. 35-33, Southeast of Saline trailing by 2. They have the basketball back. Grant Stump on the bench. One of the seniors also watching some seniors go to work. Eli Harris, another one of those seniors. Jackson Gebhardt, Bryant Banks, Camden Spanalun. It's a good group of 5 seniors for Bryson Flax this year. Here's one of them. Spanalun had the ball poked away. Sawyers, though, there to pick it up. Spanalun still on the deck after he went diving after that basketball. Here's Banks inside. Little drop step move. Got a swather in the air. He's going to draw the foul. Humphreys fouled him. Banks to the free throw line.
That's going to be Humphreys' 3rd personal foul, but nice job there. Nice patience by Bryant Banks. Going up and under, faking it, and going back and up strong, getting that foul. As two shots right here for Bryant.
You almost wonder in Banks' mind, knowing that he was giving up some height there, his goal was to get Humphreys up in the air.
Yeah, that's the only way he's going to get him in trouble as he misses his first free throw for Southeast.
Southeast 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Hesston 5 out of 8. Very similar free throw numbers. Hesston leads it by 2. Banks with the basketball back. Chance to cut into that lead. And he does on the second free throw. 5 points now for the senior Brian Banks. 6:13 left to go. Luke Gebhardt continues to shadow Kason Richardson.
It's almost like a challenge.
Yep,
with Luke.
6:03 left to play. Hesston with the ball. Up top with it, Proctor. He's done some damage off the bench here in this game. Schilling now inside, gets stuck, and they'll have to play it out to Richardson. Richardson now wants to try baseline. He's going to be double teamed. Out to Schilling. There's a free throw line jumper. Up and good. Boy, he is so good at those 15-footers.
Yeah, it's incredible just to see him go 5 for 5 right there with 10 points easily.
3-point lead for Hesston, and now a foul as Jackson Gebhardt went driving inside. He will, nope, they're going to say on the floor. No free throws coming up. Foul must come early on in the possession there. And it's the 6th team foul for Hesston. Jake Proctor's first.
I don't understand. That's on Jake Proctor when I thought it was Schroeder at least.
Yeah.
Or Schilling, sorry.
Nakari Moracle-Palmer comes back in. Starters on the floor here for Southeast of Saline. Camden Spano-Lund having trouble getting it in over the 6'3" junior, Kason Richardson.
Yep.
Now way up high. Brian Banks goes up for it, and no foul called there. Boy, Brian was collided into. Remember, that was a foul on him earlier for his third.
Yep, that was his second and third foul.
37-34, down by 3. Camden Spano-Lund drives. Nothing going on there as far as a whistle. Bryson Flack's about ready to lose it over here on the sideline. Hesston with it, leading by 3, unleashing a 3. Too strong, no good. Camden Spano-Lund with the rebound for Southeast.
Big opportunity missed there for Hesston, but great opportunity for Southeast Saline to cut back into this lead that Hesston has.
5:04 left to go here in this game. Sawyers with it. Got it off the pass from Nakari Moracle-Palmer. Sawyers being bumped, now steps behind the three-point line. Off to Nakari again. Nakari, mid-lane entry to Banks. He turns, looks, now plays it to Gebhardt. Jackson back to Banks. Bryant wants to drive, goes all the way to the cup. He's going to be fouled. 2 free throws coming up for Bryant Banks.
Southeast clearing out the lane, letting that lane be wide open. And that foul is going on Ty Schroeder, his 3rd personal foul.
It sure looks like when Bryant gets the basketball away from the rim, he has a speed and a strength advantage against these taller players.
He sure does as he makes his first free throw. And as he was out there on the three-point line, it just brought him back to his junior high years. And he was the point guard, really the one that took lead in the junior high years. And it's how he's evolved into an inside game. He still has that outside feel, but he can also play that inside game really well.
First free throw is good. Second one on the way. Kisses the front of the rim, then gets the window and falls in. 37-36, a 1-point Hesston lead. We're approaching the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. 4:38 left to play here in this one. Boy, this has been a good one, hasn't it?
Sure has, and it's been exciting. This final 4 minutes are going to be even better yet.
Hesston had a 10-point lead late second quarter. Southeast went to the locker room on an 8-0 run. They continued that run, made it 13-0 early third quarter. And again, Braden Schilling with that silky smooth jump shot gets his 12th point and extends this lead back to 3. 39-36, Southeast of Saline with the ball back. Spano-Lund has it over to Sawyers. Sawyers tries to take Arnold to the rim. Spin move, fadeaway shot, won't go. Rebound taken by Kason Richardson. Here come the Swathers. They're already up on the left-hand side of their offense. They swing it around. Humphreys has it. Schilling comes flashing through the lane. Nothing there. Now Arnold on the left-hand wing. 3:48 left to play. Nobody really in a hurry here for the Swathers as they wear their white home jerseys. Braden Esau in there. He had it momentarily. Now to Humphreys. Humphreys wants to drive. Kicks it out to Arnold for 3. Got it to go. Nick Arnold's feet were never really set on that one, and he did a good job splashing that one home, and all of a sudden Hesston back out to a 6-point advantage. 42-36 at the full timeout. Southeast of Saline, 3.5 minutes left to go. Back with more Trojan basketball, brought to you by the Bennington State Bank.
The winter season may be here, but paintball fun is still waiting for you at Elite Sports. Elite Sports Paintball Complex, located 5 miles south of Salina, is open for special winter hours. Get the group together and visit Elite Sports on Saturdays and Sundays this winter from 11 until 4. Elite Sports features low-impact paintballs for the beginners or little ones, so everyone can have more fun. Visit them online at SalinaPaintballComplex.com. Elite Sports Paintball Complex, open and waiting for you this weekend.
When termites strike your home or business, you want to fight back with the best. Hesston Termite and Pest Control to the rescue. With over 57 years experience, they offer the best of options, including the new BASF High Precision Injection Treatment. Don't let termites get you down. With one phone call to Hassman's, they can put one in the win column for you. Call Hassman Termite and Pest Control today or visit HassmanTermite.com and follow them on Facebook. Work hard, play hard. Good luck, Trojans, from Roselawn Memorial Park in Salina. To learn more, visit RoselawnSalina.com.
3:30 left to play in this one, 42-36. Hesston leading by a couple of possessions here. Southeast nearly threw away the inbounds pass, but Camden Spanalun keeps his toes on the tightrope and saves a pass.
Uncontested, too. Not even much pressure.
Jackson Gebhardt has it on the left side. Inside now to Bryant Banks. He goes to the rim and gets it to go. Boy, that just looks too easy for Double B right now.
Just a great move there. Bryant Banks power dribble going up strong. Nobody helping him, helping the Hesston Swather defender against Bryant that time.
3:03 left to go. 42-38. Hesston with the lead and the basketball. Here's a drive to the baseline. Left-hand side. Richardson, though, is going to have to kick it out. Jackson Gebhardt on him defensively. Now to Arnold to the right-hand side. He glances in. There's nothing there. Bryant Banks on him defensively. 2:45 left to go. Deep post entry now. Richardson has it. Wants to go to work on Gebhardt. Of course, Gebhardt keeping his foundation, not giving an inch. Hesston just working it around the perimeter right now. Probably turning down most everything except for something that might be wide open. Right now, Southeast pretty good defensively as 30 seconds has gone, a full minute has gone off this clock. And now a 30-second timeout called by Greg Raleigh and the Hesston Swathers. We'll step away, back for more. 2:27 left to go. Hesston leading by 4.
Are you looking for a local brokerage firm to help with your Medicare, life insurance, and annuities? L&L Advisors is the #1 local Medicare supplement and insurance specialist. Medicare can be confusing. Let the experts at L&L Advisors help make sense of it. Stop by one of 3 locations in Salina or McPherson and speak to an agent about the needs of your family. L&L Advisors, main office at 717 Roach, right off Crawford, and their second location in the Central Mall in Salina, and a new location in McPherson, based on honesty and trust. Contact L&L Advisors today.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline Hoops on KINA.
Don't forget, after tonight, 10 until 11 o'clock, the Kansas High School Basketball Scoreboard Show here on KINA. And actually a show tomorrow night as well as they wrap up all the sub-state sites and put a bow on it, let you know who's going to be playing on next week. That's brought to you by Home Automotive Centers in Abilene and Salina, and also the Salina Surgical Hospital. Scoreboard Show tonight and tomorrow night right here on KINA. 10 until 11 o'clock. Hesston out of the timeout with the basketball. They lead 42-38, 2:16 left to play. Doesn't really look like the Swathers are in a hurry to do much here, Jathan, leading by 2 possessions.
Not at all, and just trying to slow down their own offense, but that's where they thrive at the most is when they're going fast-paced, moving the ball quickly. That kind of seemed like a backfire against some teams because Southeast Saline likes to play that game too at times.
Bryson Flax telling his guys to tighten up a little bit here and force the action. Triple drive handoff almost went bad there for Hesston. Now they get it away to Braden Schilling. He'll pull up on the baseline and nail it. Boy, his night has been just fantastic. Schilling averages 8 points a game. He's sitting on 14 right now, and Gebhardt all the way to the basket will answer. A quick timeout by Bryson Flax before Hesston can get the ball in. Jackson Gebhardt with 13 points. And a full timeout. We'll step away. 1:36 left to play. Still a 4-point advantage for the Swathers here on KINA.
PRP, or platelet-rich plasma injection therapy, has received quite a bit of attention since its use by many professional athletes. Professional football players like Peyton Manning and Jamal Charles have used PRP therapy for sports injuries and to avoid surgery. But you don't have to be a world-class athlete with millions of dollars for this cutting-edge therapy. PRP is available to you in the Salina Pain Clinic. Call the doctors for a consultation and see if this treatment is right for you. See them at 200 South 5th in the Salina Surgical Surgical Arts Center.
At Commercial Tire Centers, we know you have many places to be and lots of things to see. Your tires are everything, and we are here to serve you. From the smallest lawnmower tire to passenger tires, farm tires, and the largest truck and commercial tires, call Commercial Tire. Oil changes, suspension service, alignment, too many things to mention. The trusted tire experts are at Commercial Tire Center.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
This is Trojan Basketball on KINA.
Time running low, 1:36 left to go in this one. It's a 4-point game, Hesston leading with the basketball. Little full court pressure here in the man-to-man style for Southeast of Saline out of the timeout. Hesston coming across the timeline with 1:28 left to play. Humphreys with the basketball to the right to Schilling. Now back up top to Kason Richardson. Southeast still has a foul to give before they put Hesston at the free throw line, and now the Swathers are going to call a timeout as they got into a rotten spot in the corner of the court there. And I believe full timeouts is all Greg Raleigh has left. So we will take another one. 80 seconds left to go. Or are they just going to change this one to a 30?
Yep.
They are going to change it to a 30. Jathan, your turn.
We'll just be interested to see how South Saline reacts here, if they're going to want to foul quickly, as Hesston's last two possessions have been slowing it down type of atmosphere when you were down by 4 points, but South Saline can really score back those points quickly. But Hesston is doing a great job at the free throw line, though, tonight.
I'm a little surprised Southeast didn't try hard to deny that inbounds pass out of that last timeout. I know Hesston was going full court, and you're susceptible to a lot of things not having help side defense, but maybe we'll see that here out of the Trojans as they try to go on full deny here. Also a little surprised Bryant Banks still on the floor with 4 fouls.
Yeah, and not having Luke Gebhardt down there and that on-the-ball defender, is he's so well on the defensive side.
Hesston trying to get the ball in bounds here. Southeast of Saline switching all the screens. They make a long pass all the way over to the timeline where Braden Schilling has it. Clock down to 1:14 left to play. And a hand check foul against Nakari Morical-Palmer. There's the free foul for Southeast of Saline. Now they have 6, and the next one will put Hesston at the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
That's Nakari's third personal foul. Team foul number 6.
1:14 left to play. We should have a dual possession type of situation.
Why is that not out of bounds?
I don't know. Hesston just lost the basketball, went rolling off Kason Richardson's foot towards the sideline and baseline, and Hesston's going to come up with a wide open layup on the backhand side. Nick Arnold gets it. He has 5 here in the quarter. 46-40 our score. Jackson Gebhardt with it. Off to Cannon Spano Lund. Long distance three is an air ball. He was out there a little too far. Defender in his face as well. And now Jackson Gebhardt's going to have to commit the foul to send Hesston to the free throw line.
The long arms from Hesston just throwing Cam Fitz in that corner. He knew he had to put up a shot, but just wasn't enough mustard on that basketball to get it up over there in the air ball. Got to get a foul. It should be on Jackson Gebhardt, his first personal foul.
Kason Richardson at the free throw line. 6 points so far tonight. 2 of 4 from the free throw line. This is a 1-and-1. 46-40. It's a 2-possession game. One of these free throws can make it a 3-possession game. Richardson's front end is up, and it rolls in. 7 points for Kason Richardson. .49 seconds left to go. We should have a dual possession and have to check the arrow. It's in the advantage of Southeast. Richardson's second free throw is up and good. 8 points. And that is the lead right now for Hesston, 48-40. 49 seconds left to go. A full 3-possession game now. Boy, how much difference do just 2 free throws make in that scene, huh?
Yeah.
Gebhardt with it. He's going to try to go all the way to the paint. Throws one up off the backboard. Looked like he's trying to draw the foul. Gets his own rebound. Put-back attempt won't go. And now on the floor, a foul will be called on...
Should be Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson was on the floor. It looked like Richardson fell over him. Now the two embrace and walk back down where Richardson will shoot free throws.
That'll be a second personal foul, and Richardson back at the line. Shooting it once again.
Another 1-and-1 opportunity. That's the 8th team foul for Southeast of Saline. Richardson 4 of 6 from the line here in this game. Front end of the 1-and-1 is up and good. He'll get the bonus. 36 seconds left to go. Bryson Flax has to walk all the way out in the middle of the floor to get the officials' attention to call a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Check the Bennington State Bank scoreboard and have some finals to pass along to you. Earlier tonight, the Haven Wildcats defeated Lions. Haven will continue on. They will get the winner of this one tomorrow in the Sub-State Championship game. On the girls' side, it's going to be Halstead, the number 1 seed, against the number 3 seed, Hesston Lady Swathers. Hesston defeated Southeast of Saline last night in girls play 49-39. Tonight, Sacred Hearts girls were trailing Moundridge by 7 at last check. Salina Central came back and beat Salina South in girls play 48-46. Solomon defeated Sylvan Lucas to move on. The Gorillas 61-57. Minneapolis came from 13 points down to defeat Norton 53-50. And Abilene, the Cowboys defeated Concordia 38-34. Abilene has qualified for the 4A state tournament. It's been a while in Class 4A since either the Abilene boys or the Abilene girls have not qualified for the state tournament. I don't think either one of them qualified last year. But before that, there was a string of like 7 or 8 years, I think, that one of them qualified for state. So basketball still going strong on the boys' side in Abilene. Richardson trying to make this a 10-point game in full 4 possessions, and he cannot. It's still 49-40. 36 seconds left to go. Back the other way. Jackson Gebhardt with the basketball. Gets inside out to Brian Banks. Now Nakari will try the 3. It's up off the heel, no good. Jackson Gebhardt trying to keep it alive on the floor with the basketball. And they're going to call a jump ball situation. Arrow will remain with Southeast of Saline. 22 seconds left to play.
Nice to see one of these outside shots go down quickly for Southeast Saline and get a quick steal. Be interesting if that would happen, though.
Lob pass into Brian Banks. Now to Eli Sawyers. Sawyers holding the ball here. Off to Camden Spanalund. Out to Banks for 3 on the left wing. That won't go. And the rebound taken in by Hesston on the backside. Gebhardt will commit the foul and send Braden Schilling to the free throw line. Here is a final now on the Bennington State Bank scoreboard. Moundridge's girls tonight, they defeated Sacred Heart 55-31. Tyler Henry putting in work as the master scoreboard operator this evening.
All right. I was trying to find it. Tyler does good work.
This isn't something I take lightly.
Work?
No.
Oh.
Finding scores.
Oh.
And not taking lightly is behooving the title of score master. Tyler might be on his way.
Okay.
First free throw by Schilling is up and good. Full 10-point lead now by Hesston.
Is that in the Guinness Book of World Record?
No.
Oh. We can make it.
It's private. Second free throw also good. 51-40 now the score. Camden Spanalund gets the rolling basketball. He's going to play it off to Eli Sawyers. Deep 3 on the way. That's no good. Hesston with the rebound, and I think Southeast of Saline will just wave the white flag here. 51-40 the final score. Hesston will move on. They place both the girls and boys teams into the sub-state finals tomorrow. It'll be a wild and crazy night in Hesston as they host this championship game on both sides as they defeat Southeast of Saline here in the boys sub-state semifinal 51-40. When we come back on the post-game show, brought to you by L&L Advisors, we'll have final numbers from this one. Also, a Vernon Jewelers gem of the game as we go to post-game after a Swather victory over Southeast of Saline, 51-40 right here on KINA.
Are you looking for a local brokerage firm to help with your Medicare, life insurance, and annuities? L&L Advisors is the #1 local Medicare supplement and insurance specialist. Medicare can be confusing. Let the experts at L&L Advisors help make sense of it. Stop by one of 3 locations in Salina or McPherson and speak to an agent about the needs of your family. L&L Advisors, main office at 717 Roach, right off Crawford, and their second location in the Central Mall in Salina, and a new location in McPherson, based on honesty and trust. Contact L&L Advisors today.
Vernon Jewelers in downtown Salina has just received a new line of silver designer pieces to the store, and they invite you to stop by and take a look. Vernon Jewelers is also buying silver, gold, and platinum. They'll be happy to inspect your pieces with a full appraisal of value. Specials every day with Vernon's on Facebook, and custom Chiefs pendants available along with custom engraving. Vernon Jewelers, 123 North Santa Fe, downtown Salina, where it's the little things that matter since 1884.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed.
Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
See Kelly Kitchener today for a free personal protection review. When everything changes for you, visit Shelter Agent Kelly Kitchener.
A strong